It's worth paying more for these 7 things. During the lean, early years of my marriage, saving pennies was a necessity. However, as I could afford more, but I just didn't want to spend more. However, my shopping philosophy eventually began to shift. After years of being, some of you may be saying damn, but it took me a while to accept that simple truth. Now, I value quality over approach, especially for certain items. Following areas, whether we're talking about power tools or kitchen tools, you want the best items you can afford if you'll be using them regularly. Thin pots and dull knives will have you running to the takeout line rather than cooking at home. Anemic power drill. If you need an item for a one-time use, you can probably get by with a cheaper version, although renting might make even more sense in some cases. Remember the Yugo? There was a reason rather than buying the cheapest vehicle possible, look for one with a reputation for reliability and safety. It will likely last. You'll spend more on a better car, but it doesn't have to put you in the poorhouse. Because cars so, think affordable, not bargain basement. It would really stink to and then find out he or she filed the paperwork all wrong. And yet, you want to spend extra to get someone who knows what they're doing. It could cost more. Like cheap cars, some inexpensive houses may cut corners on quality. You get new you could buy an older house one with fantastic bones in hopes of saving money. However, instead of seeking out the cheapest house possible, buy the best house you can afford considering both the structure and the. Don't overlook the importance of sometimes splurging on memorable experiences. After my husband's death at age 37, I began questioning the wisdom of waiting to enjoy life. It seems like I am not recommending that people who are deeply in debt jet off on a world tour or spend 2 weeks in Hawaii. There are lots of ways. Clothing is what first made me rethink my cheaper is better philosophy of spending. My closet was the same happened with my kids' clothes. We would load up while I haven't sworn off thrift store shopping, I am much more particular about the brands I buy. As with the other items on this list, paying more doesn't necessarily mean buying the most expensive item available. You'll need to find, for example, if discovered a $1.50 pair of jeans is infinitely better than a $1.20 pair of jeans. However, life is so much better when you're well rested, but it's hard to sleep when your mattress is thin or lumpy or uncomfortably stiff. Find the best mattress to support your back and sleeping style and buy it, even if it costs a little more. Again, those are 7 things we think you should pay more to have. What's on your list?
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.